Everything seems normal, a heartbeat, a breath, life in constant motion. But what if, for just 10 seconds, it all stopped? Not the world around you, but the world inside you. Within the first second, a wave of confusion washes over. The ground begins to feel uncertain. The silent pump of your heart has ceased. The river of life, your blood, is now a stagnant pond. Your brain is an energy-hungry titan. It accounts for only 2% of your body weight, but consumes 20% of its oxygen. That oxygen is delivered via a continuous, high-pressure stream of blood. Without flow, the delivery stops instantly. The brain has no way to store oxygen. It lives in the moment, surviving on what arrives second by second. The countdown to total system failure has begun. Every tick of the clock is a loss of vital resources. 3 seconds. The cerebral cortex, the seat of your consciousness, is the first to feel the drought. Simple thoughts become heavy. Direction and balance begin to dissolve into a dark metabolic fog. Your neurons are still firing, but they are burning through their final reserves of glucose and oxygen. Static enters the system. 5 seconds. The brain's emergency protocols activate. It begins to shed non-essential functions to preserve the core. Your vision begins to gray out. The world is receding, pulling back into a pinpoint of light. Sound becomes distant, as if you are sinking into deep water. The connection to the physical world is fraying. 7 seconds. The motor cortex loses its grip. Your muscles go slack, unable to receive the commands they need to stand. Gravity takes over. The body is no longer a vessel for action. It is a weight falling through space. 8 seconds. The signals are too weak to cross the gaps between neurons. The network is going dark. Identity, memory, and awareness are the luxuries of a fueled brain. Right now, they are being extinguished. 10 seconds. Total circulatory arrest has achieved its ultimate goal. The lights are out. This is the threshold. Synaptic transmission has ceased. You have slipped into a profound metabolic silence. Deep within, the brainstem, your most ancient architecture, clings to life, waiting for the return of the flow. At the cellular level, the lack of oxygen triggers a cascade of chemical imbalances. Ions leak, membranes weaken. The energy reserves of the cells are depleted. Without ATP, the machinery of life grinds to a halt. Every second past this point increases the risk. 10 seconds is a temporary blackout. Longer is a permanent change. But if the flow returns now, the miracle of restoration begins. The heart kicks back into gear. The first surge of oxygen-rich blood is like a tidal wave of life hitting a parched land, a violent, necessary awakening. The brainstem sends the signal, the circuits reboot, awareness begins to flicker back into existence. A gasp, a rush of air. The lungs and the blood find their rhythm once more. The world returns, but it is altered. For several minutes, the brain will struggle to rebalance its chemistry. Disorientation remains. The 10-second silence leaves a metabolic footprint that the body must now work to erase. This fragility is a testament to our biology. We are high-performance machines that require a constant, uninterrupted supply of fuel. Oxygen is the silent partner in every thought you have, every move you make. It is the currency of our existence. The flow of your blood is the flow of your life. It is a river that must never stop. Our existence rests on a knife's edge. A 10-second lapse is enough to remind us of how delicate that balance truly is. Every heartbeat is a victory over the darkness, a commitment from the body to keep the lights on for another second. Even after the flow returns, the body is at work, repairing the micro-stresses caused by that brief pause. We are resilient, but not invincible. In the grand scale of the universe, 10 seconds is nothing. But in the universe of the human body, it is an eternity. This rhythm is universal, a shared necessity that binds every human being to the same biological laws. So, what if your blood stopped for 10 seconds? You would lose your world, but you would likely get it back. But those 10 seconds serve as a stark warning. Our consciousness is a flame that requires a constant supply of air to burn. Respect the flow, understand the science, and never take the next heartbeat for granted. Because in the end, life isn't just about the years. It's about every single second the blood continues to flow. Science, survival, the pulse of life.